Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Jennifer Sanders.
I'm Daniel Marin. An Austin family thought a guilty plea and a prison sentence for the man who killed their son in a DWI crash meant closure and justice. But the case has now been reopened.
KXAN's Brianna Hollis tells us why and shares how devastating this is for the victim's family.
There are many reasons. 20-year-old Colton Roberts, a UT Dallas student described as a vibrant, kind person who loved the outdoors, won't be forgotten. His memorial bench sits below an oak tree at Bull Creek Park, and his mother, Tanya, has fought tirelessly to keep his memory alive.
I'll never get past the loss of Colton. Grief doesn't end.
In 2023, Scott Taylor pleaded guilty to intoxication manslaughter in the 2021 crash on Jollyville Road that killed Roberts. Taylor had 2 DWIs before this case, and 2 years after that plea, here we are at the office of the attorney representing the Roberts family on the civil side, talking about how the case still isn't closed because Taylor's appealing part of it.
He had a 20-year sentence with a caveat that he could challenge the blood draw and the search warrant.
It feels personal.
Colton's mother joined our conversation with her and her attorney Amber Russell via Zoom as she'll be in Michigan for the next month.
I am back at having nightmares and intrusive images, which I had been able to get quieted down. And it's because having something like this come back up in such an egregious manner when it's really not justified puts the family right back in it.
Everyone hoped that this was going to be put to rest. Unfortunately, almost 4 years to the date of the fatal crash, Tanya got a call from the DA's office saying that they had filed a petition for discretionary review.
Russell says that measure will now go to the state's highest criminal court.
End of Colton's story is not his entire story. And I think the love and the beauty that he carried with him is what goes forward and what will remain.
Brianna Hollis, KXAN News.
And the family's attorney says there is no timeline that mandates how quickly the courts have to rule on the driver's appeal. We have reached out to Taylor's attorneys, but we have not heard back. Going in depth, according to the Texas Department of Public Safety, far more people pleaded guilty than not guilty in DWI cases. Last year, around 800 defendants pleaded not guilty, compared to more than 14,000 pleading guilty. And then in 2023, almost 2,500 pleaded not guilty, 40,000 guilty.